Hey y'all, APG Jamie here, and today brings us hashtag Artsty Second Sunday. It's a hop, y'all. Links in the description box. Well, in the description, not a box, below. Okay. And this is my first time to participate with these people, these artists, and I'm kind of excited and I'm kind of nervous, all the usual kind of stuff. And we had the themes of Mittens, Snowman, or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, sunning. And I went with snowman. There's no man like a snowman. So I was also inspired by, I believe it is G. Kerr, and that link will be in the description below as well. She recently, y'all, it could have been a year ago, I don't know. She did some Christmas trees in a glass bottle, a vial with UV resin, and I thought, let's try that. The reason I'm saying let's try that is because my first snowman foray for this hop, he came out very creepy and scary. Okay, I'm calling him Crumpus Snowman. Okay, there will be a picture of him in the photo montage. I had filmed it and all that stuff. Because see, about the snow thing here. I'm in southeast Texas, okay? Probably 65, maybe 70 miles from the Galveston, okay? North of Galveston. Our winters are not snow-filled. We typically only get snow in the year that we had a hurricane, or within the 12 months preceding a hurricane, after a hurricane. That's been my visual observations, that if we get a hurricane, we will probably have snow the following winter. Anyway, I don't know. It's almost always works. I say, we're going to have snow. But we did not have a hurricane, so I don't expect snow. Now, ice, baby, that's a different story, because we can get very cold. We're usually very wet. So we get ice. And, yeah, we've had a few ice storms down here, although those are more inclined to happen around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm not really telling you what I'm doing on the screen because you're kind of watching and you can see what I'm doing. I did my UV resin pretty much just like G did. And yeah, the rest is just piddling. Teeny tiny, y'all. I wanted to go teeny tiny. I don't know why, but obviously I did, because I could have went way big. I could have put a snowman on paper, or who knows what I could have done. All kinds of stuff. Anyway. We're hand cutting out from scrap cardstock. Little teeny tiny pieces, y'all. We're going to put them down in that bottle that we put the faux snow in already. So, anyway, much like fall, we don't really get a fall typically. Now, this is typical, y'all. Okay, typical. We will get a cold, wet change of weather around Halloween. Again, my observations, y'all. And then we can be chilly for Thanksgiving, or we could be, 85, 90 degrees for Thanksgiving. That's how it goes. And Christmases, I remember, young and being older, that there are many Christmases we spend in shorts and barefoot, because, 80 degrees, 90 degrees, it's just, that's our weather. Our leaves tend to, they don't tend to, they do. They turn brown and they fall off. Usually in January with the wind blowing or an ice storm. We have had several days of snow that actually stuck on the ground. That was back in 1900, y'all. In the 1988. And the reason I remember that is because my son had just been born, and we lost electricity and all that horrible stuff, and all electric house. It really sucks. You can't keep it warm when you're all electric. Anyway, long story. So now I'm gluing on some facial features, and then I will use it's a black gel ink pen jelly roll for his little smile. There is a list of ingredients in the description below the video, as well as the links to follow along the hop. And I would like to invite you to kind comment and like everyone's videos. And if you're not already subscribed, I would like to invite you to subscribe to those people you enjoy and are liking to watch. Okay. So now we're going to make some little stick arms out of brown cardstock. These are scrap bits, y'all. That little piece of black I literally pulled from my recycling bag. So it was a scrap that was in the dustbin. Just saying, because it was. But I used it. Now the rest of it's back in the dustbin. Or, well, the recycle bag. So we have recycling. So, anyways. Just using some art glitter glues. I tried to zoom in. It's a feature I don't typically use very often on my editing software. So, you know, it is what it is, y'all. And now what are we doing? Oh, I decided he needed a red scarf. On my Crumpus snowman, I had some blue, like cheesecloth blue. Is blue though, and I wrapped it around him. I filmed all that, but he's so creepy looking. I thought no, and I just wasn't happy because he was so creepy, even though it's typical of how our winters are around here. Creepy, you know, make you uncomfortable. Might be cold, might be hot. It's going to be wet, probably. If we're lucky, it'll be wet, because, you know, we have issues with drought, too. Just saying. It's all about the weather today, y'all. Anywho, the dudes, I am very happy with this little guy. He is little, was fussy. That's more the UV resin. And I'm going to stick him down in the little bottle. He fits. Kind of tight, but he fits. And then I have to wiggle around and hold, because I'm trying to keep him standing upright in the bottle and stuck inside the UV resin, and then put the light on him. Y'all, and this is my favorite UV resin. This was the third brand that I had tried, and this one worked for me. Some of the other ones may work for you, but they did not work for me. I don't know why. It just happens. So this is some little jewelry things from the jewelry department that I got on clearance for next to nothing. And I thought, well, I thought I would put it on the top, but I decided I would set the bottle on top of it. And then at some point I wiggled it around and it got a little off kilter, but it's all right. It's all good. No ta-da hands. Photo montage. It makes me happy. This one's cute. Crumpus Snowman, which you will see momentarily. Couple more photos probably, because I tried to show you all the way around this little guy. Here comes Crumpus. That's him. Creepy. Sweet gumballs. Spray paint. Hot glue. Oh man. Oh man. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. And happy artin', y'all. No place like home.